Hello everybody and welcome to Creativity Time. I'm Tatiana. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia and part of the 2021 Artisan Design team. Today's my kids' last day of school. So it's still feeling Christmassy. I don't know, I was in half a mind. Do I go Christmassy today for the live or do I go new product, which I'm really excited about, but I've decided Christmas because there is still, I don't know how long. Don't tell me how long till Christmas. I don't need to know. I am so not ready. But I just thought there must be other people who are not ready for Christmas and may need a little bit of Christmas inspiration. So I'm going to use the Whimsical Tree stamp set. This was probably one of my favorites from the, let's get this right, July to December mini catalogs. And it is currently on sale in my online store. And today is also free shipping. Super exciting. So minimum order of $45 to get the free shipping. This is $34 on sale from memory. So you could grab this and a little bit of cardstock, or you might need some inks, and you can have it for yourself. And I am offering currently an online class with this. So purchase the stamp set and get the class for free. I'll send you a card making kit and you will get video instructions on how to assemble those cards. Watch in your own time and watch in your own time and complete the cards and give them to someone for Christmas. Anyhow, so let's flip the camera and get started because, oh, I've just realized you can see my stand there. Okay, I haven't cut anything, but I do have a design in mind. And I'll be using the same colors as I am in the class. And so we're going to start with Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to, because it's always good to cut two card bases out at once. I'm scoring at 10.5 centimeters and I'm cutting at 14.8. Actually, I'm cutting at 14.85. I used to hide that 0.5, but you know what? I'm going to own it. I like it exactly in half because our A4 cardstock is 297 millimeters and half of that is 14.85. And that's where I cut mine. And forgot that I need to score once more because we're going to do a fun fold. And so that was 10.5, so let's score at 5 because we're going to do an easel card. Because we can. Because it's fun. Because it's Christmas and we need more fun Christmas cards. The online class for the Whimsical stamp set does feature a fun fold, a different fun fold, which I won't say what it is. You've got to sign up for the class. For those who already own the stamp set, you can sign up, if you're in Australia, you can sign up for the kit version only, or if you're overseas, you can sign up for the video version only. So there's lots of options there. I'm just literally cutting a quarter of the cardstock, so that's 10.5 by 14.85 to create the card front as so. And we need a card insert, which I have pre-cut. Oh no! None of my pre-cut ones are. Hold on, maybe this one will be. Yay, this one can work. And I need a slither across here. So let's do it 2 centimeters. Oh, actually, yes, 2 centimeters. That'll do. 2 centimeters by 14.85. So that'll hook our card. That'll be the front. And this will be here. So let's get stamping. I'm going to grab just grid paper so that I have not stamping on my table, basically. How is everyone? How ready are you for Christmas? Because, as I've said, I'm not. My son still doesn't know what he wants from Santa. I am going to take Misty Moon ink and I'm going to use this stamp and I'm going to create a background of snowflakes. If you wanted it to be a bit more subtle, you could stamp off first, but I've decided not to today. And I'm flipping it as I go because that way you fill in better space. That gives me the space for the triangle bit. I'm kind of creating a blizzard. I'm getting ink all over. That's okay. So there we go. We have our bit. Put that aside, and I'm going to grab mint macaron. That's another color I've used in the class. And I have here a piece of basic white, which I've cut with the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I've cut it with the biggest one. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a treescape. So we're using this particular tree. I'm going to stamp it, stamp off. Let's even do another stamp off 3 generations. Now, if you stamp off the edge, you shouldn't stamp again because you may have noticed down there, you could see the edges coming up. So just be aware of how you're stamping when you're stamping off the bit. So you can go down lower and it covers it up. And go a bit higher up there. Another one over here. There we go. It's beautiful. A little bit of a treescape, which will go as so. And while I have the ink pad and that out, this is my insert, so I'm going to stamp that same Christmas tree just on the inside once. It will be covered a little bit by our strip, but that's okay. And envelope. Don't forget the envelope, people. There. We got the envelope as well. And I'm going to now grab the big Christmas tree, which I really, really love. And we're going to use mint macaron cardstock. Do I have one already? No. Would have been handy if I did. So we're going to stamp mint macaron on mint macaron. As so. And die cut it out. So for the online class, my Whimsical Tree online class, you don't have to have the dies. My kits, well, if you're doing the online version only, you will need the dies. But if you have the stamp set, don't have the dies and you're in Australia, you'll be getting the kit, so you don't need to have the dies, but you will have to fussy cut some of the images. So dies are highly recommended, but unnecessary. Oh, well, not essential. Not unnecessary, but not essential. There we go. I found a little bit of postage, not postage stamp. Oh my goodness. It's not postage stamp, it is Post-it. And let's bring in Mini Bailey to die cut our tree out. Ooh. Everyone's so quiet today. Ooh, too busy. My kids officially finished today. Last day we went out for breakfast because who wants to cook breakfast? Sunday I celebrated massively by making the last 3 days of lunches. And this suite also has, really love, so the DSP is already sold out in Australia, but I do have enough DSP to create a few card kits, so don't worry, sign up for the lesson and you'll get the DSP that you need for the projects. But this one also comes with, well, this way, I'm just checking, nope, yes, I've got a sheet that started. These beautiful, wonderful snowflakes, and these are carrying over into July, December for next year. So they won't be available between end of December this year and July next year, but they will be available after that again. And I just love the iridescence. So we're going to add a snowflake for sure. And it's pretty much time to assemble our card. Very simple today. Let's start with the inside. Oh, we haven't got our sentiment, have we? We do need that. So I'm going to stick that down. And I will, using Misty Moon, let your heart be light. I'm going to place that to the left. I'm just thinking, do I want to trim that? I'm going to just trim this down to be the same size as my card insert, which is 14.35 centimeters. And now we're going to use dimensionals to adhere that to the card, well, to the inside of the card, and that's going to give the card front something to hook up onto. Hey Rosalie, that's okay. You can always watch the replay to see, but I've finished all the stamping and I'm now assembling our fun fold. And make sure you always put this one the right way up. So we're doing an easel card because I haven't done one in a while. So that's going to hook into there, and let your heart be light. We've got this snowflaked background. Now the easiest way to adhere that is to add the glue to the bottom half there, so that you know you're not getting glue on the back of this somewhere where it doesn't need to be. And then you can tap and align it. So there we go. There's the easel all formed. And now we are going to add the tree forest scene thing. I don't know what to call it. Using dimensionals on this as well, just to make it pop. The sun is shining today. I was almost tempted to use a sunshine stamp because we have had so much rain. I know most of New South Wales is in the same boat. Just rain, rain, rain and rain. And a little bit of sun is feeling really good. That's about centered. I'm quite happy with that. Don't know how to show off easel cards when you've got the camera sitting above. can see the easel there. And now we've got our tree to add. Snowflake, go behind it. So let's add the snowflake first. Seeing the love, Tanya, thank you. Adding the snowflake. Tempted to add the tree on a dimensional as well, but might be too much dimension. Is there such a thing? Just going to use a multi-purpose liquid glue. There we go. Boom. Bing, bang, boom. And we just need a sentiment for the front. And I really, really love this one here. May the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. Isn't that just beautiful? And that's going to go there. And I'm thinking the other color I use in the class is pink. Just thinking. Will it be too much? We add it. It's too big. That's too big though. And it's too much. Where's the stamp? That could fit. Just fits in that one as well. Let's bring in the pink. And what we'll do is we'll stamp first. So it's a Blushing Bride. Just need a little bit of a scrap. Perfect. And I'm going to stamp in Misty Moonlight once again. Perfect. Moving aside the... Look at that. Fits perfectly. I'm happy with that positioning, so I'm going to grab the post note that I used before. And Mini Bailey again. Where did it go? There we go. There it is. Perfect. Yes, I love the pop of pink. And I'm going to place it there. So hanging off a bit over here, not quite centered on the tree, a little bit to the right. I didn't put the glue right on the right edge, because it's going to be... I could have popped some dimensionals there, some itty bitty ones, just to keep it, but there we go. And so you've got the May Your Heart Be Light, the love and the warmth of the season. You've got a beautiful glimmery, shimmery snowflake. One more thing, and I should have done it before the sentiment, is a little bit of Wink of Stella. There's that. I'm just going to squeeze the Wink of Stella. Oh, this one's a, let's see. Oh, it's coming out. And the reason why I say you should do it before the sentiment is because I did it after a sentiment once, and I did a big splotch and it kind of smooshed the sentiment. But we've got some Wink of Stella. If you wanted to, you could have just done it on that tree background, but well, there we go. The light's picking it all up. You can see all that. Yay. Just gives it that little extra magical. And the Wink of Stella is also part of the online class. So there we go, my friends. One final Christmas card. Let's just flip. Oh, I'll just quickly talk. There's a preview of my Whimsical Trees Creative Cuts, which is what I call my online classes. There's a preview of the 3 projects that you would be making in the class. Hurry though, the registration for that does end this Friday, the 10th of December. So you've got 2 days essentially to join my class, and I will be getting those kits out next week. So you don't want to miss out. If we flip this way, I just thought I'd say next week I do plan to go live. We'll do another episode of Little Miss Picks. If this is the first time watching, during COVID lockdown this year, I started letting my daughter pick a stamp set and one color, and I would create on the fly. Mind you, I'm always creating on the fly, so that bit doesn't matter, but it's just a little bit of fun. So Little Miss and Little Man will be home. Little Man doesn't want to pick. I have asked him. I haven't asked him. He's kind of not interested. So Little Miss will pick, and I will guide her away from the Christmas stuff. So this will be my last Christmas live, but I will see you again before Christmas. I've got lots of Christmas posts coming out. I've been organised and I'm getting things out there. So if you need a little bit of extra Christmas inspiration, please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube will have some of my live videos, Pinterest. So look me up. I am Tatiana Creative, Stamping Adventure. Most of it's registered all under Tatiana Creative. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that I have inspired you to be creative today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.